And welcome to the writer's life. I always wanted to do that. And welcome to the writer's life. It's like Bill O'Reilly. So the sword in that thumbnail is my sword from about the only thing I got left over from military school. Most guys probably chucked theirs or killed somebody with it. I don't know. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe already and punch the like button. Like you want to punch, I don't know, your kids sometimes. I don't want to punch my kids, but especially because they would punch back. And tap the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on one single exciting video. So I do this like once a year, I think. Maybe I do it twice a year and don't even realize it. I can't keep track of time anymore at all. I did get a notification though, however, that I believe I went to Italy 2 years ago, in May. So a little over 2 years ago now. And it was right when they finally opened up and they're like, you can fly to Italy. And like I was on that first flight out just because I could be, and it was an awful pain in the ass. You had to take test after test after COVID test after COVID test and masks all over the place. And when you got to Italy, you had to show them your vaccination card and just to get into a place. And like, it was such a pain, but it was great being there. But anyway, it means that this YouTube channel is 2 years old. So we haven't done too badly. I mean, for like a Mickey Mouse operation, right? I'm over 6,000 subscribers. I get a lot of nice compliments on it, but I had planned by now to like have the microphone and, be able to like show, import other videos and stuff like that. Maybe have a guest or two. I am going to do that, but I just got to find the time and, probably at the end of the year, I'll probably invest in that stuff. And but I'm not going to do a, interview other writers show. There's already too many of those. And even though they have, and they're better at it than I am. Like Terry McCauley's got a really good one. And there's a bunch out there. And, there's no reason for me to replicate that model. I want to stay with the writer's life and what it's like to be a writer, not a how-to or, I don't want to keep it strictly just, for writers. I want everybody to enjoy this station and what it has to offer. That said, a day in the life again. All right, so here's the glamorous life. Get up 6:30 to 7. Look at my phone, of course, right? Look at the Bitcoin price, Ethereum price. See how much I'm gaining or losing. I look at that shit too much. Just dollar cost average and forget about it. That's not financial advice. This is entertainment purposes only. Do your own research and make your own decisions. Then pull my ass out of bed and wash up, of course, brush the teeth, make the coffee, maybe a piece of toast. No big breakfast in the morning. And what I do generally is like, if I'm freelancing, I'm presently not freelancing, but if I am freelancing, it won't be anything much. Maybe I'll have to do like a 750 word piece. That'll take me like an hour, and then the rest of the day I can spend with my fiction. So if I am writing a piece, I'll spend an hour on that, get that filed, and then I'll spend another hour or so writing fiction. And then at the end of that hour, if I need to do any quick business items, like maybe send out my Substack, send out my daily newsletter to my Substack subscriber base. I'll do that. Or like today on Thursday. Thursdays always get the weekly newsletter ready for Friday morning, and that always contains like a special, like a flash sale or something like that. I probably do too many of those, but whatever. It's I get 8,000 people on my subscriber list, which pales compared to a lot of people and is a lot more than some other people. But if people are good enough to sign up, I want to give them, a flash sale book, so they're good enough to write reviews and stuff like that. So I'll do that to like 10:15 at the latest 10:30. Then I throw on the gym clothes and I go for a run, if you want to call it that. It's more like a slow jog. And like I did in Aswan, Egypt, sometimes I face plant. At least that's been the way it's been lately. Now, keep in mind, these are the non-winter months. And then when I'm done with that, I'll come back. I'll make an egg or something like that, or egg whites or something. I don't know, and change it to other gym clothes, and then I'll pump iron for like 45 minutes. And then when that's done, and while I'm pumping iron, I listen to podcasts. This can range anywhere from like Dave Smith to like Joe Rogan to Lex Friedman, and some others in between. I don't know. Then I take a shower, right? Got to clean up. And then I hit another writing sprint for about 45 minutes, half an hour to 45 minutes. And when that's done, then I take a nap. I take a nap. And it's like a half an hour nap. And sometimes I fall right to sleep. Other times I just meditate. Either way, it has the same effect. Actually, I'd rather not fall asleep because then I feel kind of groggy. And then I try to do, when I wake up from that or when I get out of my meditative state, I try to do something for a half an hour that's educational, meaning I'll catch up on the writing business news. I'll catch up on some other Substacks that I belong to. I'll read Dean Wesley Smith's newsletter usually if he has something educational to read, or Kristen Catherine Rush. She has a business musings thing. I don't often agree with some of the stuff she puts up there, but she's so smart and so talented and been in the business so long. It's Dean's wife, by the way. That like you can't miss it. It would. I'm not saying it would be detrimental for me not to read it, but I'm better for it is what I'm trying to say. Jesus. Okay, so I always spend a portion of my day educating myself. Even though I'm an old dude, there's still so much to learn about this business. It's crazy. It's just so much to learn. And you never stop learning. Okay, so that'll be done. Then I usually have like leftover coffee that I reheat in the microwave, and I'll heat that back up, and it's like a brand new day almost. And then I hit the afternoon writing session. So I'll either do another writing sprint, or I'll be taking care of more business type items like marketing and stuff like that. But in general, I'm able to do another writing sprint, and I'll make this YouTube video, and then I go out for a walk. I'm always go out for a walk. And when I come back in from that, I share the YouTube video. Maybe I'll get something, I'll edit whatever I wrote in the morning. Maybe I'll put something on Kindle Vella. If I need to communicate with any publishers, I'll do that. Or my agent, I'll do that. And I try my hardest to quit by 4:30. Try my hardest. But it's not always possible. If you're behind on something, you got to work into the night or whatever. When I was a real freelance journalist, I would find myself like, oh, I just got an assignment at like 8 o'clock at night and I got to get on it right away. So that was the life back then. But that is not the life anymore. Now it's because it's almost all fiction. I could set my own hours and that's it. And I do this like 7 days a week, unless I'm traveling or whatever. In the winter, if it's a Monday or whatever, it's more than likely I'll get up at 5 in the morning and go skiing. And I'll be back at my desk in the afternoon. That's pretty much the routine. Or maybe twice a month and during the winter I'll go away for 2 days skiing. Like I'll Monday and Tuesday or Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll do something like that. So I like to do those little skications. And then when I go to Italy for a month or two, it's the same exact routine that from here that I do there. Same exact routine. I've joined a gym. I've been joining this. I belong to the same gym in Florence for years now. You know, the kids that go to it are getting younger. And I'm getting older, but it's still a great gym. And that's it. 4:30, maybe. At that point, I'll review my video for the day and see where I went wrong or where I didn't go wrong. And I'll have a beer, and then just to socialize, just because I'm, at home all day, I'll go out and maybe have one beer, maybe two, and then the good part comes. I get to make dinner, or if it's takeout, whatever. But I like to make dinner. I like that activity, and I'm good at it. Well, I don't know how good at it I am, actually. I'm competent. I'm a competent cook. I mean, I like it. I listen to music and just forget the day and just dive into it. Occasionally I'll listen to news, but why ruin your day, though? And then when all that's done, when I've eaten dinner, I get back in bed and I read. And like I said, I've been reading mostly books from Down and Out Books. Not because they published me, but because I really love their list. And that is the day in the life in 2023. Pretty much right down to the minute. Sounds glamorous, doesn't it? There's nothing glamorous about it whatsoever. But I don't like to break up the routine. Like next week, I have my annual physical, which is going to fuck everything up for me that day. This tooth has to be replaced. I'm still in the middle of that. So in a couple of months anyway, I'm going to have to go through all that again. But it'll be much better now that I have a tooth there. I'll smile better. Won't be so self-conscious. But that's it. Who's this? Mary Clark. Poor baby. Yeah, right? Mary just had her first grandchild. Congratulations, Mary. And Mary has a new YouTube channel you got to check out. And a new, she's a personal trainer now. It's called Goal Patrol. So check it out. Mary Clark, CLARC, CLAR, oh my God, CLARK, and Goal Patrol. So just Google it and you'll find it. Some good videos there. It's just getting off the ground, but I keep telling her I'll write some blogs for her if she wants. She helps me with my research, and other things. All right, that's it for today. Going on way too long. I will talk to you guys, God willing. Adamani. Ciao, ciao.